Hi everyone and welcome to part 58 of my GTA LCS special vehicle guide. Now, this is a video that's going to show you how to obtain the fireproof, tip-proof, pot-proof exclusive coloured Cheetahs from the Wi-Cheetah run mission. Right, first off, get a fire truck. I got my fire truck from the fire station area, just sort of over here. You just basically go into the fire station, kind of around there, and get yourself to the mission, basically. And this is probably the easiest special street racing vehicles to obtain, definitely, because the distance you have to push to the ditching location is really small compared to some of the other ones we've had to deal with. So basically what you do now is get a car, get any car, it doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to go for the Sentinel because it's a much better car than the Perennial. And you basically activate the race the way we've always done, so the fire truck doesn't disappear. And you basically just wait for the race to be over, and all of the Cheetahs will return to their original positions. A good place to wait is actually by the water, because you're going to attract some gang members if you have got to this stage of the game where you've irritated them during the story missions. So if you hang around over here near the water, the gang members are not going to hurt you so much. So yeah, I'll get back to you when the race is over, which will probably be in about 3.5 minutes. Right guys, the race for me is definitely over. It's been 5 minutes. So I basically just hid there because there are a lot of gang members around and they can be very, very annoying. So my fire truck's still there. So basically what I'm going to do now is do the same method that I've always done for the other street racing vehicles. This is the PSP and PS2 method of doing this. The PSP only method involves a different strategy, which I actually didn't cover in this walkthrough because I wanted this walkthrough to be, you know, PSP and PS2 kind of mixed together so it wouldn't be confusing. Right, so what we do now is we need to push the Cheetah of your choice all the way to the lagoon just outside Wi-Cheetah Gardens, so it's a very short distance. That's why this is the easiest street racing vehicle to obtain out of all of them. And I use the fire truck because I like to use it for tipping the car over, but also the fire truck's got a lot of strength and it's very good for ditching the car later. So what we need to do is we need to push the car down this curved road here, all along here, until you get to this location there. And we're going to ditch it in the water over there. So you can see, compared to the other street racing missions, this has the shortest distance to ditching location. So I'm just going to do an example of pushing the car, and I'm going to skip the video a bit because it will take a bit of time to get there. So what I try and do is first thing I try and do is tip the Cheetah on its roof, which can be actually rather tricky for some reason because the Cheetah spins quite intensely. And just get back in your car to restore the time limit. You don't have to use the fire truck because once you tip the car over, you can push the car with another car. Oh, come on. So as you can see, I just tipped the Cheetah over, and now you can actually use a car alone without using the fire truck anymore. However, I'd still highly recommend that you bring the fire truck with you, because you need to use a strong vehicle to push the Cheetah in, because you have to ditch it quickly. So you can push the Cheetah like that with ease, and then when you pushed it quite far, get the fire truck and do a vehicle chain, which basically means you keep all 3 vehicles in one chain. So you drive the fire truck in front of the group like that, and then you just run back to the car. Since the Cheetah is so easy to push now, it's going to take no effort at all. So there we go, I'll get back to you when I'm at the location, which is just around the corner. Right guys, I finally made it to the lagoon, which is this location here, just outside Wi-Cheetah Gardens, as you can see. I brought the fire truck with me, because to be honest, the distance that we have to travel is barely anything, and the fire truck just pushes cars very easily. And the problem is with this method of obtaining the street racing vehicles is you have to ditch them very fast, because if you push them too lightly, they will disappear because the mission won't acknowledge them as destroyed. But if you push it too quickly and too far, even though the car will remain after the mission fails, you won't be able to retrieve it. So it's a tricky bit to get right. So let's give this a try. Make sure you're fully ready before you go for this. So push it kind of like that. That should be alright. Yes, and there you go. And this lagoon is a perfect spot because you can get in the car really easily just by walking here, getting in. Now you just have to reverse out. And there we go. The fireproof, tip-proof, pop-proof, exclusive colour chrome red Cheetah. So yeah, in all the street racing vehicle methods, this one's probably the easiest one to get out of all the missions. The Cheetah, definitely. Because all the other ones, you have to push them a long way and it's really tricky. So if you're really struggling on the street racing vehicles, then definitely go for the Cheetah. It's a beautiful car, nevertheless. Completely fireproof. And completely pop proof. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.